Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ange if you haven't met me before, and today we're going to be doing a little bit of a life update video. I'm really sorry for being AWOL on my channel for the last 2 months, but I've had so many different life updates and I've just been really jam-packed and trying to get everything sorted out. But anyway, yeah, I just really wanted to say sorry about that. But I think that you can probably notice that I've got a different background, and the first thing I wanted to update you guys was that me and Steven actually purchased our first apartment, and I am so happy. We have just moved in. We've been here for about a week now. Unfortunately, Steven has just gotten COVID, so we are in isolation right now. So far, no COVID for me, but this is my new space. I will definitely be doing house tours. It is a ground floor apartment, but we do have a garden outside, and that is essentially now just a mud pit. So I think I will be doing videos in the future, updating you when we get that fixed up and making it a beautiful plant paradise. I also wanted to mention, if you guys are enjoying my earrings, they're very planty themed, that my best friend just opened up an earring business. She is based in Melbourne, Australia, but she does ship to other parts of Australia, and if you are interested in getting some really cool earrings, then definitely go check her out. It is called Lolo and Lola's, and this is my favorite pair that she sent me, but she also sent me iced bovos, other plant related ones, and also these little scaraby beetle type things. Honestly, they are so pretty, so go check them out. But anyway, I'm really sorry for that super long intro, but the main thing that I wanted to do today was introduce you guys to my new little baby, and you've probably seen him walking around behind me. All right, so definitely get a tea or a coffee because this is going to be a little bit more of a chatty video. I'm just going to be introducing you to my baby, and I will go grab him. So guys, this is my new baby kitten. His name is Tofu, and he is absolutely gorgeous. I just wanted to introduce you guys. He is very squirmy, but he is so cute. I actually found this guy on the street, so I thought I would share with you our little adoption story. I've had him for about 2 months now, I want to say. He is so absolutely cute. Let's do a little close-up. This is him. He has a little goatee. And so yeah, I thought that I would just introduce you guys to my little cat and tell you our little story. So about 2.5 months ago, Steven and I were taking Cashy for a walk in our old area that we used to live in, and Steven actually spotted a kitten on a sidewalk area. So I went to go investigate because I love animals, and I saw that these kittens were absolutely teeny tiny. So I'm guessing they were about 4 weeks old. Because their eyes were blue, they were just absolutely teeny tiny. So of course, I couldn't just leave them there. I really wanted to figure out whose cats they were or why they were out there. So I ended up knocking on the door to the house that was closest, no answer. I then knocked on the neighbor's door, and unfortunately they couldn't really speak English, but they were pointing at the bushes and kind of being it's fine, it's fine. So I think these kittens were actually living in the bushes for a few days at least. So I ended up calling my local vet that I see all the time, and she basically just asked me to wait to see if a mother cat came back because it was becoming sunset. It was getting a bit later, and she said that the mother cat would be coming back if they had a mama. So what I did was, Tofu was the first kitten I saw. I just scooped him up straight away. He was an absolute angel. He is so sweet. So basically he wasn't trying to fight me. He wasn't trying to hurt me. He was just meowing, and then he ended up crawling into my neck area and in my hair and just falling asleep. There were 2 other kittens there. So the second one was a fully black kitten, and I caught that one pretty easily. But the third kitten was a tortoiseshell color, and that took me an hour and a half to actually capture this kitten. So this kitten was running under the fence, not allowing me to grab it, and I just had to wait. And in that hour and a half, no mama came back. And unfortunately, Tofu's brother, the black kitten, was becoming very still, and he was very cold, and I had him in a box, and I was just really worried for his well-being. So I ended up taking the kittens home, and I have never had a cat before. I am not a cat person. I've always been a dog person, but I just fell in love with Tofu. He was absolutely gorgeous. Okay guys, so I just found these stray kittens. The vets are closed right now, so I found them all, picked them up in a box, and I'm going to take them home for the night. But I honestly am not a cat person, so I don't know what to do with them. We're going to try and see if there's like cat milk, but please, if you have any advice for kittens, they're so small, they're like the size of my hand, so please help me out. However, I realized after having them in my house for like half an hour, I could not take care of them. I knew that they were really sick, so I found an overnight vet, one of those 24-hour vets, and they agreed to take them in. So I told the vet when I was dropping this little guy off that I was absolutely in love with him and I want to keep updated, and I really do want to take him home. And over the course of the next 4 days, I want to say, I was calling every day or twice a day to get updates on this kitten, and they weren't really giving them to me. They weren't giving me a straight answer. They would say they would call me back and they wouldn't. And then finally they told me that they took all of the kittens to a kitten sanctuary. And in my head, I was thinking the worst. I was thinking, kitten sanctuary, they're probably dead. I'm never gonna see these kittens again. And unfortunately, the vet ended up telling me that because I had surrendered them, that you know, I wasn't allowed to find out where they were. I wasn't allowed any information. I did push a little bit. I was really upset. I was crying, and I asked them to just get the foster parent or the kitten sanctuary to call me. Honestly, I thought that I would never see these kittens again. I was so distraught. I was on the phone to my sister just saying that he was meant to be with me, and I felt so, so sad. And then luckily the foster mummy called me back and she said that I was allowed to grab Tofu. So I ended up adopting him about a week after they were at the foster parents. Unfortunately, while they were at the foster parents, they were pooping a lot of blood. They were really, really skinny, and they think that they hadn't eaten in days. So unfortunately, I think that these little guys were abandoned on the street. And in Australia, it is like summertime, so apparently that is like kitten season where people dump kittens on the street. So unfortunately, that may happen to a lot of little guys, but I ended up with this little munchkin, and he is honestly my love. I was really, really nervous as well bringing a cat into the house because unfortunately Cash, my dog, is a bit aggressive, so we really just kept them separate for the first 2 weeks that we had them, and every time they saw each other, I would just feed them boiled chicken. So they saw the cat, they saw the dog. It was a really positive experience, and now I can say that they are absolutely best friends. They play with each other. Cash is so gentle with him. He's never shown any sort of aggression, and I am so, so glad. I'm so happy that that has happened because that could have been a really, really bad experience. I did have a friend that said that she could probably take Tofu if it didn't work out with Cash, but I'm just so happy, and he is just the sweetest little boy. Look at him. He is actually quite bitey at the moment, so I think he is learning not to nibble on me. So if you have any kitten tips, definitely let me know, because I tell him not to, but when he gets in his little rambunctious mood, he loves to just like scratch me or bite me, just to play, but it hurts and my hands are just covered in little kitten marks. So anyway, I really just wanted to give you an update on my life and just kind of what you can expect going forward. So I'm definitely going to be doing some house tours and also some planty kind of things for the outside garden. I'm really excited to start maybe delving into outdoor plants or decorating with outdoor plants. But we will have to wait a little bit on that because it's not the biggest priority when you've moved into a new apartment. We need a lot more furniture. We don't have any bedside tables or dining table or anything like that. So I'm definitely going to get those first. But definitely leave me some comments down below if you have any recommendations of things that you want to see from my channel, and hopefully I can get back on track soon. So thank you so, so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed these life updates and meeting my little baby. If you did, then hit the thumbs up. And if you haven't already, then hit subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. All right, bye.